Just have to show your screen.
Oh, right. 1 second. I'll show my screen.
Yeah. Sorry about that, technical difficulties.
Alright, now
Thank
you
you.
ready?
Yes, sorry about that.
It's not the first time to show my behind the scenes. One campaign, no one had no one had either access to world training at all, so I just showed my screen for combat. Anyway, it's been a couple. It's been it's been about a week. It's been about a week since you brokered the deal of Hope Kingdom to have the Gearman's headquarters, the Gearman train facility, move over there.
No. We're building a second one.
A second one. My bad.
Yeah.
There's only one problem though. People, including your fabled king, pretty much is complaining that it actually breaks the treaty Hope Kingdom has, as in they literally get first run of paladins. So a lot of people are going to come right here to Oso's Bar to discuss it. Why Oso's Bar? Because for some odd reason, they said the bar can keep King Silverstone and King Goldshire from literally trying to kill each other.
Wait, this is the father-in-law and the son-in-law?
Yeah. Since they're kings, they have to discuss it.
I'm just going to lean over the seawall and say, this is going to get interesting.
Like, do you have anything to do for a week before all the dignitaries arrive?
Well, first, I like to do part 1 of my little plan I got, which is the recruitment. Remember the specs I told you about?
Yes.
So what needs to be... I think you remember what I said, right?
If I could just pull up on my phone, which I'll do right now.
There's also another caveat. They must dissociate from themselves from their families. This is a new life they're leading.
Ironically, we just watched Men in Black yesterday, so it'll literally be the Men in Black for the Steam couriers.
Yeah.
Well, I guess first thing you have to roll is crap. Ignore that. That comes later. What sharpshoot you rolled to defeat?
Also, this is being kept at the most top secret. Like this is someone that we recruit that we know 100% for sure will join.
I'm trying to think of what's the closest thing to an observation check there is.
What do you mean? Like watching someone? That's perception. Otherwise, sense motive.
I'm sorry.
Or sense motive.
Yeah, perception to see if there's a couple.
So my perception, I get a total of 13. So someone roll a d20 plus 13.
That would be a 23. So you find a couple of people that might fit your qualifications, if you will.
All right. Individually, I'll interview them individually in certain areas where it's just me and them talking, where no one else could see us. and basically tell them what this is about. And if they are willing to join, there's going to be a couple of stipulations. Number one, you will cut all ties with your family. Your family will think you are dead, and they will be given, some money or whatever for funeral costs or whatever. Number two, the only way out of this is by death. There's no other ways, no retirement, no nothing. This is of the utmost importance as for the plan and the future. It is a very dangerous job. And also, if you get captured, we will do everything we can to kill you. So even if you get captured, do not expect a rescue. You will be killed. To make sure you don't know anything. I mean, there will be methods for us for other training, but all in all, this is a very secretive and important job that no one will know about. You will not even be mentioned in the history books or in any books whatsoever. You're just doing your part to make sure the future keeps moving on.
And that was what we discussed earlier. Print is a primitive Men in Black without the neuralizer.
How many people are in?
Let's see now. 4 people. Only one is saying I'm all in. One's a playboy, and 2 of them are married with children.
So which one joined me? The playboy?
No, one of them is like I'm all in. I have nothing else. I can't stand my wife, and my children's already grown up, so I'm all in. Like the 3 that rejected you is a playboy, and 2 of them are happily married with children, with young children.
It's a shame. I have to figure out how to make their deaths look like an accident, because I don't want them to spread this word about it. Alrighty, so for the one person that did join, I will congratulate him on, first of all, new chapter of his life. They'll see this new technology and future go beyond. And I will detail him where to go. I will start to make his death look like an accident. So what way can we do that? How about a nice... There are a couple ways we could fake a death here. Either by a fire, where the body's so charred up that it's almost unrecognizable. Yeah, we could do that. So, we're going to pick a spot to where, I don't know, he's going out or something, in his wagon or something, and he's going out of town or near out of the city, where he will be picked up, and we will have a body that is somewhat similar to him, and we will set the little carriage that he had on fire, and, make the smoke so big that, the town sees it, they send some people, and the thing is completely engulfed, so, it just looks like he may have been mugged and kidnapped, or killed. Robbery gone wrong.
I don't know why I'm saying this as DM, but that's also a good way to kill all the other 3 that rejected you. Send them all out. Send them all out on the same wagon and have only the one that joined you body swapped out.
He's the only one. So yeah, everyone else, we're gonna take nice little wagon trip. I'm gonna kill the 3 that didn't want to join, and I'm gonna make it so hard to where it still looks like their main death was being burned. And then after that, I will safely get the other dude out of there.
Thank you.
And make the fire, as visible, so that way the gearmen are alerted. They go and respawn, only to see that, dear God, there are 3 dead people, and it looks like they've been burned beyond recognition.
And seeing that you are the coroner see 3 dead bodies, yeah.
It's very easy. Is there any hubbub about this fire at all?
No, but you might want to make a perception check for at least 2 of the families.
Again, be plus 13.
No,
Seawall, can
not
you do it?
perception, deception.
Oh, deception. Let me see. Yeah. Deception.
But obviously you're lying about the nature of their death.
What is deception under? Because I don't see it on my
let me double check real quick.
Because I have diplomacy and disguise. But I don't see deception.
I'm sorry. Oh yes, right here, deception. Between crafting and diplomacy.
It's not in between there.
I'm looking right at
it. For me on my sheet, it doesn't show it at all.
Ah, crap.
What would that normally be?
Deception?
Is that like a... Yeah, would that be like a charisma skill?
Bluff? You mean bluff? It's called bluff, and yeah, it's bluff in Pathfinder.
Oh, it's called bluff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I actually get a plus 8 with this.
All right, 2 rolls. 1, 2. First family believes you. The second family, mostly their wife is a little bit curious. Like, are you sure? He's usually a very careful people when it comes to fire.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't know the circumstances. I don't know if he was asleep or something. We're still trying to figure it out, ma'am. We'll do our utmost to make sure that we find the answers you need, so at least you can be at rest and at peace for this.
Just in case, I'll ask someone to see a couple of city guards to investigate, or hire private detectives as well. No offense.
No problem, ma'am. We'll tell the detective everything we know, and then he can also do his own thing.
Yeah, I would investigate myself, but as you can see, I have 2 little ones at home. Anyway,
that is we will now, due to your husband's fate, we will give you some money so you can at least have it a little bit better and raising 2 kids by yourself. Raising children is always difficult when one parent is lost.
Yeah, I might have to move up north to get a job at one of those new bars that's going to be reopened soon. Maybe the one right across the street from the school, so my children have some schooling as well.
Oh, if you do need anything, you know where to contact me.
Thank you. And she goes back inside to tell her kids the sad news.
Very sad. This world is a dangerous place. A lot of unknowns out there. Okay, so the second part. So now I just have this one gentleman. First, he's going to be taught the art of blending into crowds, spying and everything, making sure that you can spy on your enemy without them even noticing you. So that's the most important right there. To keep a close eye on either your target or who you are protecting, and make sure nothing bad happens. But you stay in the shadows to where they don't even know that you're one of them. And of course, that will probably take some time.
It's gonna be a while for that. It's gonna be a while for me to adjust to that. No offense, but
Yeah,
a lot.
I know. It's a long process, but if it works out, then it'll be good. And the second project I have, how is the my work on the travel rations going that I told you I'd be working on?
Roll me a check. Oh, sorry. Which check you want me to roll?
I think we discussed that it was cooking because I was going to do a project where I was preserving it for 3 months in different conditions to see if the food would stay good.
So
and
what's
also
your
experiment.
Combine with my the canning tech came up the several sessions back.
All right? So
Yes,
what's your cooking thingy? That +5.
Cooking is, if I remember right, with profession, it is a 13 already.
He gets probably 2 from the masterwork tools.
Yes,
additional.
that's.
And then I'm assuming he has assistants, so probably another 2.
Yep.
I already had this. So this is the roll.
Nice, 32.
So is my prospect of a military travel ration in canned form coming along real well?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Probably one more session will be good, or is it ready now to be revealed?
One more session, unless you want to reveal it now.
I could show it to Seawall, show him my progress I've been doing on it.
And I can basically, do some improvements to canning tech to help it out. And at the very least, look into new alloys of metals that shouldn't rust as much.
So I'm gonna call over for William, or unless he's in his workshop, I'm gonna go visit William instead. I'm gonna knock our doors like, hey, William, you there?
What you need?
I need your expertise on something. I've been working on something I think you might like.
Oh,
if you don't mind if I enter the room.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's in the castle. It's his workshop, so it's probably advanced quite a bit. From its humble beginnings. There's like an alchemy section. There is metallurgic and production area, little production areas, steam powered machining equipment.
Never ceases to amaze me how much work he has done. But you will notice that I have 2 different cans on me.
Okay.
Like little cans, smaller than usual. Let's see. Well, this is what I've been working on. These are travel rations that I've been working on for the gearmen if they ever need to either move out or stay in one place continually. So here, I'm going to open one up. This is a nice little thing of beef, seasoned and cooked, stored for about 3 months exactly. And this one right here is a can of chopped potatoes. A little bit of seasoning in them, but a perfect meal for a soldier on the move.
I'd like to see more vegetables added in there, but I'm guessing these are more prototypes than anything.
Yes, I'm currently working on other types of vegetables and also different meat palettes. Beef is good, but I also like to see if I could try to get either chicken or pork as well. And then also working on...
Have you considered for the... stews are very popular because they're a good hearty meal. Since you're doing chopped potatoes, have you considered making some sort of like super concentrated stew that can be quickly produced by adding water to it in the field?
Yes, it is still going on, but from what I've been going, I have 2 different meat and potato stew, meat and vegetable stew, and I'm thinking of putting up another stew of probably meat with other types of stew, like probably potatoes and carrots, with probably a little bit of seasoning, because let's be honest, if you just have a normal stew with no flavor in, it's kind of bland.
I'll look into some. I'll also look into some new preservatives as well, because we do have the one for flour already that makes it last near infinite. We haven't even years is my suspicion, but that's better for sieges and things like that. But
yes, this is more towards the fellow soldier, so that way they don't really have to rely on supply trains, but they have their own very compact food that offers the same nutritional value, if that makes sense. Basically, want our soldiers to have the same nutritional value while also making sure that they're still on the move. So this is what I have come up with. I'll need a couple more, about like a month or two or more, just to test out others. But I will let you know about these stews, or you'll be the first one to hear about it.
Of course. I've got some time on my hands. I'll look into some additional preservatives that might work with meats, vegetables, fruits. See if we can't come up with something to extend the shelf life even further.
Also, there's also something that I think, there's another preservative I've been trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, beef, chicken, and pork, the three main meats. But since we're a coastal part, I've been trying to work also on fish. Though I've been having very little success on that. I'm still trying to work out the kinks on that. If you could offer up your help, or if I could talk to, or any contacts that know how to preserve fish better than I can, then I could try to work that into this cannon process.
Well, do what you can. I'll try to get some metallurgists as well to come up with a better materials. So far, we're using steel, but my suspicion is it's not perfect in the long run.
Yes, and this is just Ty. Is there any notable, I wouldn't say damage, but anything notable on the steel cans? Because I put them out for 3 months in different environments. Have they shown any, I wouldn't say rust, but anything bad happening to them?
Okay. 1 second, let me pull up the world map. Okay. Regular environments might hear perfectly fine. Like perfectly fine, nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
More toward the coast, the rust is accelerated by at least a half, like instead of 3 months, it's like 2.5 months.
Mm.
I assume you have them said. I assume you took some. I assume you have some of the gearmen took some to the desert as well.
Desert, and if we could try at least place some near the winter areas without anyone in significant risk?
The desert doesn't last long.
Not even a month?
The most it could get is a month, which is still higher than the winter areas, which almost self-destructed within a week.
I will I'll also give Seawall. I also kept this. It's a notes on the experimentation from the plains to the desert to the coastal. Even I had some gearmen help me with the winter and desert area. So I think we'll need specific alloys or metals for each specific environment. The plains seem fine, but we definitely need to have probably different metals for different areas.
Well, we could also potentially, as a stopgap, coat them in a material like wax.
Wax.
Yeah, a thin coating of wax on the outside of the can should protect the metal from rust. It's a stopgap, and it'll increase the cost of production, but it's one way of doing it.
Definitely do some experiments on that.
So, but that will be more on my side. I'm more of the metallurgist here. You're the cook. But I'm going to do some chemical experiments to come up with a new preservative. 37 result.
Oh damn! Yeah, you could. That's definitely a good preservative area.
I develop a new preservative, and then I'm guessing it'd be knowledge engineering for me to come up with some new alloys or some sort of method to coat the cans with something that'll keep them from rusting. Technically speaking, we could go with some corrosion resistant like bronze, But the thing is that the reason why it's corrosion resistant is because it gains the patina. We don't want that on the inside. So we'll have to come up with something else. Let me double check. What is my knowledge engineering? It's 31. 44 to look into some new alloying processes. Maybe we add a little bit of copper in with iron and see if something comes out of that.
And you will literally do just that.
Yeah, and I'm guessing we're not having to import anything exotic.
Huh?
We're not having to import anything exotic, correct? We're just kind of alloying what we have together.
Okay, so with the new things,
Yeah.
everyone but the winter area is fine. It'll last all 3 months. The winter area can only last 2 months though.
Well, actually, Ty, you realize these rations are meant to last for years, not
I
months.
mean,
Years.
oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that then.
Yeah.
They can last for years and years and years. Except for the winter area, it only can last for a couple, 2 or 3 years before it gets frozen over. It gets frozen over and completely useless.
All right, that's a little bit better than a couple months.
All right.
Also, Ty, I will go around and start talking with some of the chefs, the fishermen, basically seeing how to best way to preserve fish, and start also working that into my canning process.
The chef you could do it easily since this is the first time he speaks to fishermen. Normally, what's your diplomacy check? I was about to say Roman diplomacy check. What's your diplomacy check?
A -1.
Oh boy.
I'll be surprised if I get a high number.
They just usually like, go away. I have fish to catch.
May have to. I'll talk to them later, maybe with some bit of coin. Maybe that will help. God damn it. I'll also talk to William about that. See if he can talk to the fisherman, since he's probably better at talking than I am.
What are you looking for from them?
Good ways to preserve fish, or the way they've preserved fish on these long trips, and I'm also
Salting and smoking. Salting and smoking are the two most common methods. I mean, I can say off the top of my head. So, but again, I mean, if you pre-smoke the fish, then put it into preserve it in other ways, in a can, it would probably last for quite a while. Plus, I've got that. Yeah.
I will try that. So, I'm going to start doing experiments on canning smoked fish and salted fish. We've seen which one lasts longer, same environments, all of that. And also taste-wise, I need to make sure that the fish tastes good.
Or at least
because again, because I at least want the soldier or the gearman to have their nutritional value every time instead of them trying to skip a meal. Because that is bad.
All right, roll. Sorry. What's the check?
What will the check be? Cooking?
Yeah.
So with the same thing, help with the assistance, and my master worker be plus.
I could just re-roll that then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't exactly crack the fisherman's chest, but you get good enough so you can preserve fish for a bit.
Yeah.
I'll also start working on Oh, sorry. I'll also start working on methods for cannon for the sailors, traders, fishermen, so they're out like a little bit longer, and their food can be preserved a little bit better. I don't know what they actually do with their preservation of food, what they do on ships, but that could be a time for another. That'd be an experiment for another time.
Ah, boy. Well, I guess
we're almost close, Ty. We're almost close to breaking almost MREs. Not quite, but we're getting there.
Sea rations. We're developing sea
boy.
rations, basically World War One to World War II era stuff.
Yep.
As you could clearly tell,
Yeah.
I put some of the heads of states in place, ready to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
Like representing the Goldshire Kingdom, King Goldshire. Representing this kingdom. Of course, King Goldshire has his bodyguards, has at least a couple of knights.
Steve Wall, how do you want this to have? Like, are we gonna have like our own like security as well?
Well, yeah, we'll definitely be here more observing, but we'll have gearmen present.
I will be wearing I'll be wearing a gearman outfit.
Yep.
Just to keep disguised and stand somewhere where I can at least observe everyone as this is going on.
Like, representing this kingdom, King Silverstone. Of course, you have what you call them so right behind him. Just have to find her thingy, but yeah, she's right behind her. Oh, duh. Like, representing Starlight Kingdom. Sorry, representing the Starlight Republic, President Smith. And you have pretty much literally the equivalent of ancient FBI agents. Guns, but you could tell these guns are powered by magic. But the guns will, let's just say this. They're powered by magic, but they have a lot more kick than your guns right now. Like, representing the Silversmith prison, Alicia Mundo. Alicia looks annoyed and pissed, like she knows something's going to happen, and she knows, like, I don't want to be here. And a little surprise, as all the food's being passed around, the president says, "No thanks. I have someone who's going to bring me food. He should be here any minute now."
Seawall. Do you want me to at least cook up a meal for this diplomacy talk, so at least we can calm everyone down with nice food, so maybe they're not too hostile?
Go ahead.
All right, Ty. We're gonna step back a little bit before this big diplomacy hearing. I'm gonna go to my chefs, and I say, boys, I got a good announcement. There are going to be 2 kings coming in to this area to negotiate.
Kings, a president, and technically 2 ladies.
Basically, boys, this is going to be a very big meeting. Diplomacy talk, all that jibber jabber. But we got to cook them a meal that they can remember. Who's with me on this one?
Like, oh, we're already cooking balls. Let's go.
That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna get back there and help out.
All right, add +2 to this for advantage.
So So what? Just add a +2 to the regular roll.
Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll that hero roll.
There we go.
Okay.
Ah,
35. Everyone but the president is like, ooh, well, and of course King Silverstone's like, ooh, this is actually fancy. Good. That's a good food.
and of course we're gonna have it a little. As the meal's being presented out, like people being respectful, and it's like your dinner or lunch or whatever. Seems like, hey, this is a very big important meeting, so we're gonna treat you guys right.
Like, Ray's back there with Orsa providing the alcohol as well.
Yep.
And in a couple minutes, you'll see why the president wanted his own personal chef for the day to bring him his food. But for now, let the arguing begin.
Oh boy. Again,
Like,
Gearman outfit, standing off to the side somewhere.
like, Lady Cole. I guess we could begin. Lady Cole. I remember that the Hope Valley Republic, Hope Valley, said that it'll be neutral as long as it don't raise an army. Is that correct? I guess, sir. But and as I recall, those Gearmen, in my opinion, count as an army.
We
Therefore,
are
why
we are
should we not conquer you? I don't understand. You're just a cleric. The only
and
reason
then
you got
I'll
into the
step in.
sorcerer's
Yeah,
council is because they just need some. They,
I'll step in a little bit and say the Gearmen are an independent organization that doesn't technically answer to any government. We do have sanctioning from the king here, as sanctioning, but only in this kingdom, as a stopgap measure to provide security for Springwood, the mines, and the new port to our west. We're just expanding as an independent organization into Hope Valley, as they need assistance as well with their security. We're a security force, not an army.
King Golshar just strokes his beak like, hmm, it's very interesting, indeed. I hate to agree with this asshole. And you almost see the venom when he says asshole, and you see the bard playing like pretty much songs of calm to make sure that it literally doesn't turn into full on warfare. But what makes you think this won't turn into a personal army? The re, the reason the reason the reason we could the reason Paladins headquarters is on there is because literally they get first crack at brand new Paladins.
Seawall.
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
King Ghost says like the reason why it's independent is because they literally gave first crack at brand new Paladins that just leave the academy.
Well, well, again, we're independent because we're an independent organization. The Gearman Guild developed independent of any nation. Sure, we're here in the kingdom, in the Silversmith Kingdom, but we now have branch offices to the north in the Sorcerer's Republic. We have a couple of locations out in Hope Valley already. We're just expanding operations.
Wait, the
Fighting
source.
Hope. Yeah,
Cole Ranger of the Sorcerer's Republic?
yeah. We operate. We recently acquired and operate three taverns, inns that are serving as well as one field office or across from a tavern that we own.
Well, no one. If this is a tavern, it's all of it. No wonder it looks cleaner. One that was even completely new. And note that Lady Monda is still looking down I don't believe Father is going to do this at this time.
Yeah.
Eh, anyway, as the talks progress, uh, Scrap, you'll see someone familiar walking out with a couple of plates for the president.
Hmm. Interesting.
Good, huh?
Oh, go ahead.
It's good old Thomas. Like, sorry I'm late, Mr. President. Here's your food. No,
Thomas.
no problem, no problem. Like,
Quick. Who is Thomas? I'm sorry. It's been a.
what one of the twin assassins, specialized in specialized in food and poisons.
I have my gas mask on. I'm in a crowd. I'm just gonna. Where's
Right now,
Seymour?
it's just paying attention to his job, which is cooking the best food that the president can eat. So he's not even paying
Yeah,
attention to you right now.
I'm not gonna stare at him. I'm gonna, just have the normal stare like I normal do, guard and everything. So I am. Well, I'm just gonna think in my head. God damn it! Why is he here?
Like, thank you. You could go back to your hotel now. As some of the from us see the
Is
Secret Service escorting back out.
yeah. This older king with the beard, how old is he roughly in human years? And he is
Roughly
human,
about
right?
roughly about 89. Like I said,
So,
he's literally at death's door.
got it. And he is this guy's father-in-law, the king of
Yeah.
this kingdom. Okay. And where is he staying?
Right now, all of them are staying either at Enzo's Tavern or near Enzo's Tavern.
Okay. You want to slip this guy some poison, cause a stroke, basically make it look like natural causes. What do you
Are you
think,
talking?
Gordon? Yeah, I'm talking to you. But set it as a delayed reaction, so he has a stroke when he gets to his own kingdom, or we can have him have a stroke here. Just so, yeah, but it looks like natural causes, so we don't. So, but the thing is, people don't believe it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but this is the food I served him, right?
No.
Yeah, like everyone except the president eats the food you serve.
Yeah.
As much I would love to have that happen, if my food is even somewhat connected to this, there will be massive problems. Plus, there's something else you should know. That cook that the president had,
Mhm.
that's one of the twins.
Oh, good. Oh, goody.
Which means if he's here, his sister is not too far behind.
Keep an eye out for them. I need to plan some things. I'll handle the old king.
About the twins,
Twins, you keep an eye out for them.
yes, sir. I'm gonna start slowly ordering like either regular gearmen who are probably. I'm guessing we have heightened security because this is a big meeting going on, right, Ty?
Oh yeah, you don't have gear, the best gearman you have. What's left of the Paladin Corps and several of the King's Guards, literally walking around town right now.
Uh, start sending orders
As
to gearmen
well as
that.
the president's own, as well as the
Yeah,
president's own FBI, own Secret Service members.
I'm gonna have some gearmen just like as they're patrolling, if they spot the twin, just say where'd you spot him, and just continue on your patrols. Like
Yep.
nothing has happened. I want to know where he is, if he got back to his hotel, everything.
Like, bros, that's kind of easy. Like that Secret Service agent escorting him right back to Emzo's hotel. Emzo's Inn.
And they probably have their own security. We probably have security over there as well. Just if he moves or anything's going on, let me know. This is utmost importance.
Yes, sir.
And not a word is to be spilled out to the others about this. This is top priority. You got it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. Now go. Alright. I'm gonna. Yeah, but just still be in the Reno, be in security, and I'll try to nonchalantly talk to Seawall to where no one else will notice. Be like,
Yeah.
I already have a plan set. I don't know where if I know where Megan is, she's probably up high somewhere or hidden low. Now
Alright.
I got Gearman just watching them. Just tell me where they are and them patrolling like normal.
As everyone continues to argue about politics and stuff like that, the door opens and you see, and I can't exactly recreate this right now, so just go with it. Something is not a paladin because it's black, but it's not something that's human, shall I say. You might want to roll some observation checks or to see what it is.
Sir, observation checks?
Not observation. I'm trying perception checks to see what it is.
Let's see if I remember correct. Yeah, my perception is a 13. I get. $23.
William, you want to roll a perception check as well, or you just want to roll the 13?
I'll roll the perception now. 1 moment, please. Perception. I add additional 2 to that. 19.
Alright. Scrap, you realize that it's not human. It's more like a more like a Frankenstein's monster shoved into armor form, and right behind that monster is Winston. Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Father, you didn't. But my daughter, but I did, and this is one of the solutions that I have, and for that magic extremist group. I don't know what to call it right now. Maybe a chaos angel, maybe a hell knight. I don't know. But I'm going to. But right now, me and my friend here is going to go to north to test his abilities to kill off some of those chaos, those extreme group members. Y'all, Scrappy also knows that one of the arms is also some of the criminals that they arrested back in and is going to Silversmith Island.
So these are body parts of the criminals that we sent over.
Yep.
Oh, this just is not good.
Like I present. I guess right now we'll call it the Chaos Angel or Chaos Knight. The best parts of some of the the best parts of the worst part of society. Like powerful arms, strong legs, skilled in magic, and have a brain and a soul. And the beauty part about this, they can only follow me. So that means they have to watch as they kill their friends, their family members, and their organization as I laugh and laugh throughout my island. Um, King King goes King goes like, you're sick, dude. Justice is sick. What else is new? Like, Doctor, as soon as you finish this meeting, come. I assume this prototype's gonna be killed when the first couple of minutes, when the first couple of hours anyway, and I need some samples. I need some sample. I need some samples for the battle to improve on it. Yes, father. And he leaves. Uh, well, it seems like we have a much more pressing issues to deal with. Father said he has as a temporary replacement for the paladins, but no, my father temporary is not exactly in his playbook.
Hmm.
Well, This is going to be an interesting. This is an interesting meeting. All right, and you said what's your name again, Gearman? When I heard someone call you earlier.
That's my radio hall sign. William Shadowspark is my actual.
William, are you? If it's sure that is an independent organization, then we can't exactly do much about it.
As I said, we do security. We hire our gearmen to guard convoys and be on board merchant ships. We specialize in protection, security. We don't march armies. We briefly assisted with the a while back. We sent some of our best to help out, but more just in a supporting. They were more support. We don't we're more merchants and protection than mercenaries.
All right, all people. Uh, adventures on your roll. Though though unless it's like a freaking one, you're going to get the most of the people on your side. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, like I'm convinced. Like like obviously my father's doing worse, so I'm convinced. Ah, yes. Those Gearmen, those are very good people. I'm also convinced. And just for shits and giggles, one more time, I'm going to I'll roll myself, and then I'll roll for I'll roll for what to scrap his observation roll. Ooh, what's your observation roll, scrap?
Perception?
Perception, yeah.
I get a 13 in total.
Hmm.
All right, you're not exactly sure, but as the president leaves, you see the same silver blonde, silver blue hair that you see the same silver blue hair that shoots out for a minute, then goes back into do it as the president is, and and Secret Service man leaves.
Well, what
So
I give to him
in,
after
in other
everyone
words,
leaves.
yeah, yeah. In other words, yes, the one of the Secret Service men agents was Megan. She didn't notice you. That's why I rolled the other one.
Well, yeah, and because also I was in a crowd, so I also get a +4 if I'm blending in with a crowd. So I could also have that stealth if I really wanted to. But all right. Well, I'm gonna approach Seawall after everyone leaves. Be like, so, what do you think of that Hell Knight, whatever the fuck he's calling it? Maybe a problem.
Like to figure something out over time.
Also, I spotted Megan. She's in with the Secret Service as well for president. This is most unusual. I don't know if they're contracted for this, or they have a contract to kill the president.
Look, we don't have relations either way with that group, so I'm not terribly worried about it either way.
We'll have the Gearmen keep me updated on the president's location. Because, them doing their normal patrols. At some point, I'd like to at least introduce myself back to the twins, but I don't think now is the best opportunity.
It isn't.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Megan's taking a very hard drink, and Sister Hard is drinking tea because child vesting and stuff.
Yeah.
Pierce, so that's what was on your mind.
Yeah.
My father's been working on that program for years. He figured that with the chaos going on with the freaking pure magic, what you call it, it'll literally be the best time to bring out his program. And that's why you're troubled. Yeah. All right. So you said you want to keep an eye out on the twins, right?
Yeah, just have the Gearmen. If the president's still in the city, have the Gearmen, as they're doing their patrols, if they spot them, they're just to keep moving and report on where they saw them.
All right. Well, the president's going. All right, sir. The president is going to be in port for about a week. He wants to send his personal chef back because apparently he tasted some of our food and says I don't need the personal chef right now. Apparently the personal chef is on a contract, so his contract is over, so he goes back to his kitchen, and somehow a Secret Service agent is going with him. I don't know why.
Keep an eye on those two. Don't make it look like you're spying on them. Just report their locations. I'm gonna head over to Seawall and say, well, seems like the twins are on the move. Seems like what happened was his contract was, I guess, canceled. So I guess he's no longer needed. And it looks like Megan's also moving with him.
We'll keep tabs on them. See if he can't try to bring them in, but I don't want them brought in violently. I want them to join us more willingly. I have enough people that need to be brainwashed.
These two, I don't think, need to be brainwashed, as they know me. The only thing I'm worried about...
Dude, you already brainwashed half the people. You could just send them out anytime.
Yeah.
The only thing I think they may connect me is the food, but I don't know. Maybe they met some good cooks in their time and thought it was me. I just hope that they don't connect that. I was wearing the Gearman outfit, so I don't think they recognize me. Or even pick me out.
I'll be fair. They haven't tasted your food yet.
Okay.
They took on because, well, if you're assassin who specializes in poisoning food, would you want to taste anything else? Especially since the same poison could come back your way.
Yep. So I'm gonna. Well, we could do something where you could say you want a contract for a cook, and maybe that will bring him over, and maybe he'll bring Megan as well. Though that's up to you on or how you want to do it. I would say William, the way you could do it is maybe you overheard about his contract being canceled and no longer needed. So you may say, hey, we just opened up new taverns. I like to interview you two for new cook positions. At least get them in here. I don't know if that will work, but
Let's let these fish swim for a while.
yeah, give it a bit more time.
Yeah, we've got too many irons in the fire as it is. I don't want to add any more unknowns. We'll keep them under observation for now. If we can, direct them kind of away from our operations as best we can.
And right now, I'm going to shut up and let you get some fires off the iron.
I'll try to keep my presence hidden from the time being until it's confirmed that either they have left or no longer in the city. I'll just have to wear this Gearman outfit for a long time and disguise myself, I guess. Until then, nothing really much.
Alright. Well, unless you want to say anything else, the president leaves within a week. The twins would leave the week after because, for some odd reason, one of them likes to go into the field to pick some berries, some cottons, and some things. You know these as not only spices but poison materials, because he hasn't seen these type of materials before, and then they leave. So unless you want to stop them or coerce them,
No.
that's pretty much
Well,
going to be it for now.
yeah, we'll let them go. Once we have everything else going well, then we'll come up with a plan for their twins. But for now, no, Gearman, keep an eye out. No, as they're doing patrols, no, they spot them. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, like, yes. The president left last week. One of the Secret Service agents and I guess his former chef is still here, but this former chef is going to the forest to pick some berries and something, and berries, and then fish some very puffer fish and something like that, and leaves. I don't know why.
Hey, I'm guessing he's just finding ingredients forever. That's just probably normal behavior for cooks. Someone maybe to cook his own. If he's not doing anything illegal, then don't even stop him. Just let him do what he needs to do.
All right.
Oh, William. Seems like he's just getting new batches of poison. So either he tried to poison someone, or I don't even know. Just interesting that he would be the cook for the president. And Megan, it's not like her to be this close. Usually she's long range, so maybe they're trying to work in tandem for probably a bigger target. I don't know, this is just racking up my head a bit with this. Never thought I'd see the twins so early. That would be much later before I could see them again. Damn. Well, once we get our other projects done, I will talk to you more about the twins at a much more later date.
Yeah, yep. Let the fish swim. We'll figure it out.
For now, if you excuse me, I must head to the training grounds. I still gotta train up the marksman corps. If you need anything, William, you know where to reach me.
Well, we'll also put a pin in the idea of the other king, but with how old he is, we might be able to pull something off. Death in his sleep, something along those lines.
Say again?
Well, yeah, basically the idea is the death in the sleep of the other king in his own kingdom.
We're thinking of plans for the... Yeah.
King Goldshot. King Goldshot helped the first ship out of there because
Yeah.
even he knew the spell is going to not last too long once he's out the bar.
Yeah.
So he literally hopped on the first ship away.
Alright, so, Ty, I'm guessing I'll do my, training for my marksmans. Basically see how they've been doing. I think you do, the D20 plus 10, right? Every time?
Yeah.
For the training for them. Alright.
I'll do
See how this
D20.
goes.
I'm going to do D20 plus 9 for a reason. Alright, 20 still good. And the reason I dropped it to a 9 because as they walk into the field, you see someone like perfect marksmanship tear apart one of the training dummies.
One of my guys. Nice.
Not one of your guys.
Oh.
It's Megan. She found it. She doesn't know where it is, but she found it. She found the training facility.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Okay, sorry,
start.
I'm starting to fade fast here, guys.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm starting to fade a lot faster. I did not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to see you all. Sorry, so boring.
Well, no, I'm just fading fast. I'm just tired.
Alright. Well, Ty, we're gonna check the whole training area to make sure nothing else was disturbed. I'm gonna start getting some gearmen together and just start walking around that training field, making sure nothing else was tampered with except for that one target. This. God damn it. I'll definitely want William know about this. That seems like Megan found our my training facility.
Alright, so 16 plus your what you call it.
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception is a 13, so that would be 29.
You see, she did just disturb nothing else. She just went. She just went. She just went cool. Something that could actually cool a shooting range, and use her bow and sniper rifle to make sure her skills are still sharp.
Well, it seems like she's still sharp as ever. I'm gonna approach some of the gamermen. Do any of you gentlemen hear anything between the last 2 weeks of any unnecessary shots being fired here when no one was supposed to be here?
Uh, I heard someone in the middle of the. I heard something in the middle of the night, but I thought some of the gearmen want to train overtime to train after hours.
Well,
No,
usually they have.
no civilian actually comes through here, so.
Yeah, well, it seems like one did. Okay. Usually gearmen are supposed to sign off, how much ammo they're using, basically how much ammo are they using, how long are they going to be at the range for. Did anybody sign in at that late at night?
Yeah, one that picks up the tab, looks at it like, wait, no. How's it gonna get there then?
Like, that is why we usually don't do nighttime shooting, because that's a specialty training along itself, and usually needs special permission. Okay. Gearmen are allowed to practice firing at night, but they have to sign in, and they have to be with a buddy. And that buddy also has to sign in. For now, we'll just chalk this up as this is a lesson to be learned. Make sure if gearmen ever want to shoot at night, or whenever, they have to sign in, and probably sign in with a buddy as well if they want to practice shooting as well. This is meant only for gearmen. No civilians are allowed on this premises. I'm guessing you all know about the rules of a shooting range. Do not walk on the range because you're just asked to be shot.
Yes, sir. We're sorry, sir.
No, this was first time it ever happened. Don't let it happen again.
Yes, sir.
Did we find any spent rounds at all? Or anything that would indicate where she was shooting?
Obviously the bows. Sorry, the bows sticking out the dummy, but and to the and really like as far away as humanly possible. You see you see the rounds on the floor.
How far away was it from the target? Probably not near impossible for a regular Gearman, I am guessing.
I'm trying to think of the longest sniper shot humanly in history. In fact, I will check right now.
Well over a mile, but these weapons can't get anywhere near that.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think the record.
so I assume
Say like half a mile at
I about to
least.
say half. I about to say half
Okay.
half a mile, 3/4 of a mile.
Hold on, let me do the calculations. Assuming built for true maxed out range. I'll do the math really quick. So okay, so assuming they're running a scope, so that'd be okay. So assuming a range weapon of 40, 80, so it's 120. They're looking at maximum. Assuming they're using a scope, and they have a distance weapon. The outright maximum range of a musket is 1,200 feet. That is, firing at the absolute max range under the system's rules.
I can say that 1,200 tie. Can we agree with that?
1,300 because he is using a custom sniper rifle.
Yeah, if she's using a sharps and that has a higher range increment, it'll increase it further.
Alright. I'm gonna look at that target and then squint and look at it, like see through my scope. Like, I can see that her skills haven't dimmed whatsoever. Her stealth was very good to not get caught sneaking onto a range, though. Didn't really have security here. Right. We'll start somewhat implementing like a night watch at the range, just making sure that if anyone does want to go out shooting, they at least have to have someone of a superior rank watch as well, so they don't do anything stupid. This is mostly just for nighttime. Daytime, anyone could come. You just gotta sign in, say how many bullets you're using, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, you see five shells on the floor, and you can see a lot closer, and you see a footprints a lot closer where five arrows will come across.
we'll also start. I don't know if we already have this, but I'm guessing we'll start also putting up signs that says danger, firing range. Telling people don't step across this line, you may get shot.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, we'll start like either a fence or just a single line post of fence. Just and with letters or signs that say, "Hey, don't cross this line. You may be shot. Military firing range or whatever."
Gearman firing range.
Or Gearman firing range. Enter at your own risk. You may be shot. And just below that, we are not responsible for any death or injury that occurs if you step across this line.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like, we're really putting the fact that don't step over this line. Because you will get shot. They may think you're just another target. I don't want to have that going around. Alright. But, But yeah, the sharpshooters, they're improving.
They improve. Although discouraged, they still maintain their base.
Probably a couple more training sessions before we start getting, until they're probably fully ready, and then we'll start getting to the art of camouflage, but that's a long, long ways from there. How's the... Well, since I'm gonna check on the regular gearmen. How has training gone for them? Any more potential recruits for the... Or has the other graduating class finished yet, or they still
Yeah,
through their
the new
training?
graduating class is about to walk out ready. Just like, essentially, they're waiting for like a final test, or if there is one.
This is more military boot camp. Weapons usage,
Um,
training, things
I
like
would
that.
say we still, as someone who went to a tent, we still have battle stations,
Yeah.
which is pretty much the final exam for boot camp.
We'll definitely have to show up one time for their final test, because it would probably be interesting to watch. And plus, a little bit of pressure if either one of the commanders, or if both Commander and William decide to sit down and watch this.
Now
And,
I'm trying to picture older gearmen, really newer gearmen do battle stations night, like like shooting, swimming, like combat.
just I will I will try to show up during some of the trainings just to watch to see how it's going, because I want to make sure these gearmen are all good, that we have good soldiers, and plus put a little morale boost to say, hey, the commander's here. You might want to do your very best, because he's watching. If I could try to snag William into this thing, that will be doubly effective. Now you have the main leader watching, and I don't think anyone wants to screw up.
This would be doubled. 14 times 2. So 23 people, 28 people passed the first time, and the rest had to take it battle station night again.
How many people are usually in a class?
50.
So, a little bit more than half, though. We'll say I am slightly disappointed. I was hoping for more to pass.
Some because they just can't hit the target. Some because they just pass on the run. And okay, why I went battle stations night? There's one that runs ahead and one that runs behind. If you stop and run behind passes you, you're done. And there was no stamina.
Well, I will definitely, I don't know if William gets reports, but I will send William reports, how the gearmen are doing, the new class of gearmen, how their training's going. I will also have a separate report about the, basically saying how Megan stumbled onto our firing range and fired at least over 1,300 yards, or we used 1,300 feet.
Yeah.
From the target. It actually hit it all successfully, all 5 hits, all center mass. I'm just gonna tell him, well, seems like she's still not rusty. Kind of interesting that she was able to find the range. I think it's when her and brother were going scavenging for food and that. Probably stumbled upon it. At least you know that she's still a crack shot, even from that range.
Oh, William, we also want to do one more thing. Sorry, not scrap. We want to do one more thing. Remember? To see if you can find the secrets of the disguise kit.
Yes, I was trying to work on that.
Okay.
I told It's gonna take some.
Unfortunately, because what you call it isn't here, it's going to be a bit harder than you thought because you need both an alchemy and a what you call it check to see if you could crack the secret
My
of it.
my alchemy is a 6, so I get a +6. So it'll probably be a +1, I'm guessing.
Okay, we have, and the other one is a sorcery. I think it's a sorcery check. Let me double check to make sure that I got the term right. Arcana check.
Arcana, which is
A trained
wait,
knowledge skill.
yeah, trained knowledge. Yeah, I only get a +2.
Yeah, that's why it sucks that chimpanzee here today, or else he could have helped you with that.
I will have to get Japan's help.
So we can hold off on that. I said I'm
Oh, okay.
You get close because I was looking for a 20 for both checks. You get close, you're like I just need something. Like I could.
technically speaking, you can't do an Arcana check untrained. It's
Oh,
a trained skill. You can only get the basic information at a DC 10.
uh,
Oh,
so
reroll that
yeah,
tie then. Yeah,
you get the alchemy right, but the arcana,
yeah. I
you
need
you
I
need
need someone who's special.
Jim Pant or specialist help.
Yeah, but I will. Let's see. We'll
So
know.
so unless you
Or
can
what, William?
convince these two to help and not tell them what it's for.
No, no. That's more irons than I would. More irons that we don't really need.
Yeah,
I,
like
I will
you.
let the
Okay, so because of that, you're able to change to human disguise if you can't shapeshift.
Schumann disguise.
Human.
Oh,
Human,
human disguise.
as in
Okay.
something that looks something that looks like humanoids. That's what I was trying to say. Like
It's a step in the.
you can't shapeshift.
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. I will let William know about this, about what I've been doing with this. Well, can basically give him all the detailed information on what I've been doing, how the tests have been going, and how far I've cracked it. I just need Jim Pan's expertise next time for when I need her. So, that's it for that. William, it seems I am somewhat close, but this Arcana, I need Jim Pan. Do you know where she might be?
I couldn't say right now.
Well, if you do find her, or if I find her, I'll definitely need her help on this, because this can be very beneficial. I've got to where I could do human, human-like shape, but that's about it. I can't shapeshift, unfortunately. It would be very effective. I will definitely need her help for that. Well, William, I'm gonna go to Enzo's tavern, make something. You interested?
Um, not right now. I'm busy with other things.
What? Well, whenever you come to the tavern, let me know. I'll get you something nice to eat after the long diplomacy. I'm gonna have to think of something for that undead night, or the hell night. Seems like we'll have a new challenge ahead of us. Well, you take care, William. I'm gonna head off to Enzo's tavern and just start working like normal.
All right. Does anyone do anything else, or you want me to end with the what the hell what the Hell Knight result is before it got
Yeah,
killed?
I'm just fading. I'm just fading.
Yeah, let's see. Let's just see what the Hell Knight's result is, and then I guess that's where we'll end it.
All right. All right. What's your call it? Got sorry. Margaret got a message oh okay. What is it, Margaret? Well, it seems that Father's Hell Knight was killed. but he also took down about 10 of those screamers with it. He says he wants me to go back to improve on it, find more prisoners um to improve on it. He's taking notes and everything. He wants to have at least 4 by the time he wants to have at least 4 by at the at the end of this program. Damn it.
Guess you heard that. The Hell Knight took down 10 people before dying itself, which
Yeah. Before
they
it,
took down some of the.
before it ultimately got overwhelmed. Remember, this is the alpha test of the Hell Knight.
It was going against the. Oh yeah, how has the terrorist organization been going?
It was going well until some crazy Frankenstein monster kicked down the door and started murdering people. Now, unfortunately, they they went back to the retreat for now.
No, they'll be back. I'm getting going, guys. I need to lie down. I need some sleep.
I'm sorry, dude. I hope you had a good time at least.
Yeah, I had some fun. It's just we're light on guys. I'm tired. I got done with a bunch of training for work, so that ate up a lot of my energy. So I'll see you guys later.
Take care, man.
I see you in 2 weeks. Where pretty much it's going to be take fires off take everything off the what's it called, so I could toss them new assholes at you.
Yeah, because
So yeah, literally that's going to be the next session. Just take most of the fires off the coal as often as possible. It just happens that there's also a Hell Knight running around trying to kill all the terrorist members.
well, I only got one person, but hey, 1 is better than 0 for the start. I will. I know next session I will try to maybe have the private investigator just be led to different clues and just come to almost the same exact conclusion. Like, I'm not going to threaten him, because that would be very bad. I just want it to be like where he sees the same clues we do. No matter what he does, he always falls back on the same thing. That her husband probably was not aware of the fire. Like, he was either asleep or something when he died and didn't notice the fire. And by the time he noticed, it was too late. I just need to. I just need to think of other ways to cover up deaths besides fire. I mean, fire is a good thing. Maybe say, "Oh, I'm a little fishing expedition." You know, raging waters swept him. Very unfortunate. Ty, I'm trying to create a secret shadowy organization that's its main 2 goals are to protect William and to basically be his secret assassins. Like, literally, that's all I'm doing. Right now, I'm just training him how to, like, be one with the crowd. Be a normal person.
That's going to be funny when you see your organization versus the Secret Service. Mine is Megan, of course. Since she just snuck in. So that means you'll probably see a Secret Service agent buck Nick on the floor eventually.
Yeah, what am I... Either the twins have a contract to kill him, or they're just trying to find money since they were told to lay low. They need money,
Yeah,
so they said...
they need money. And since Thomas knows a good cook, so the president hired him personally to cook for this expedition, since he can't have his own personal cook come along with him.
I am just...
With that being said, they can just knock that one of the Secret Service agents when they go across the boat to put on his suit and walk right into the president. They just need money, and Megan's just try and watch his brother's back.
Yeah, the twins stick together very well. It's very hard to separate them. I mean, you know how twins are. They're very close to each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. I don't know, it was just funny when I just noticed. It's like, oh fuck, they're here. I am glad I said I put on the Gearman outfit with the gas mask and just blended in because I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if you.
also good thing that Megan's check got a shitty roll for her check.
Yeah, because if I want to do a stealth thing where if she tried to pick me off from a crowd, I have something called Ordinary. I get a +4 trait bonus on stealth checks whenever you attempt to hide in a crowd. And technically, I'm in a crowd of Gearmen wearing the same outfit and everything.
Admittedly, damn secret. If she was spotted, she would just nod at you like, good, good to see you too, master, and then ignore it because, well, she's still
Or
an
the,
assassin, so she doesn't know if you're on a job or not.
all they know is that all they heard is that my guy is dead. That's all they know. Word probably travel fast about my that me dying, so I know they're probably a little bit sad to hear that their master has died in such a way. But here's hoping that.
Uh, Here's a secret. They think this bullshit.
Ah, yeah, I would definitely think so. It's just hilarious. It's,
They just keep up the story until they get full confirmation.
yeah, unless they don't see the body itself,
Yeah.
which
But on
could
the other
make.
hand, you get a knocked out Secret Service agent,
Yeah, that was funny.
so now you got two people because he already has to abandon his friends and family.
I am just glad.
So you got two people for your secret organization.
Yep. I like how I told him, like, yeah, this is a new step, a new chapter. So, like, it'd be
But
best
yeah, the
to.
knocked out Secret Service is like, dude, I've been doing this for 10 years. It's nothing new. It's just another paycheck. What training do I have to do? As soon as you give me some clothes.
Yep. It's just the people who refused. Well, gotta make it look like action. I can't have the word spread around that there's just a new secret organization. That's bad business. So they have to go. I I mean, if I told them that if you didn't accept, I would kill you, then they may try to join and then try to leave. So I'm like, fuck it. It's just it's
Ah,
just funny.
oh boy. Alright, if you want to take some medicine, and one of my bandages is falling off, so that means I have to change it. So
All right.
take care,
Well,
everyone. Take care. See you in 2 weeks.
take care. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Take care.